I have a confession to make. I'm useless when it comes to doing my hair. So usually I just air dry it and then work with what that gives me. But recently I acquired this beauty. This is the Dyson AirWrap. So let's talk about how it works and if it's worth all the money. Hi, I'm Dr. Anne. I'm a medical doctor with a passion for skincare that works. On this channel we explore the science behind skin and sometimes hair and do quick reviews so you learn to pick exactly those products that work for your individual skin concern. So if this is something you're interested in, please consider subscribing and ring the notification bell. This is one of the styles that I created with the Dyson AirWrap, and if you want to see this one and two more perfect for the festive season, head over to QVC Beauty Germany's YouTube channel where I'm going to show you a full tutorial in German. The Dyson AirWrap promises to be a hairdryer, a curling iron, a round brush and a smoothing tool all in one, while at the same time reducing the damage done to your hair. How does it promise to do that? Well, Dyson works with the Coanda Effect. And the Coanda Effect, contrary to what some people say, was not invented by Dyson. It's a physical effect. That means that if airflow hits a round surface, it doesn't deflect, but it goes round the surface. This is how you can hold a ball up in the air if you place it into a jet stream. So Dyson has several fans that create a circular flow around there, like that. That's their curling one, the big one, and that sucks and smooths the hair around the curling tool. Or if you're using the brush, it creates kind of a vent and attracts the hair to the brush for a smoother and less frizzy styling. At the same time, it has not only two different heat settings, but also automated heat control, so the temperature never exceeds 140 degrees, which is less than your usual curling iron is. And less heat means, of course, less damage. I got the complete kit, but there are two different ones. One is volume and one is smoothing that just contain a few of the items that I'm going to show here. The complete set comes with kind of the wand. This is where you regulate, you turn it on and off, you regulate the vent and you regulate the heat setting. An interesting thing is this one has a cold shot button, so if you, for example, curl your hair and you have it on working, before you release the curl, you press it up so your hair gets a blast of cold air, and that helps lock in the style you choose. All of the attachments are easy to change. You just take them and click them on, and if you want to remove them, you unlock and remove. All the heat styling tools have the purple surface area where you can grab them because that doesn't get hot, so you don't have to grab the hot iron because even 140 degrees is pretty high when it comes to touching it. Included is a miniature version of their famous hair dryer. I found this one to be really fast at drying my hair, but keep in mind I have really fine hair, much faster than if I used a regular hair dryer, and it is supposed to keep your hair smoother and shinier. I can't comment on that because I can't really compare, but I really like it for drying your hair. And the thought is you wash your hair, you wet your hair, and then you use this one until your hair is 80% dry. And then you switch to another attachment depending on the style you want. If you prefer a sleek and smooth look, you get two styling or smoothing brushes. There is one for coarse hair and one for fine hair. I obviously use this one. It's the one with the purple tips. Snap it on and then just use it to brush and smooth out your hair. The style you get is not as sleek as if you would use a flat iron, but I really like the kind of alive look it gives me. Then there is a round brush attachment, which is heaven sent for people like me that are absolutely not capable of using a blow dryer and a round brush at the same time, because with this one you have an all-in-one thing. You can just blow out your hair, get volume around the roots, give some swoosh to parts that frame your face. One is a large barrel for looser waves and one is a tighter barrel for smaller waves. And both of these work in a similar way. You see the arrows pointed there, and this is the way the air flows around it. So if you attach it, you have to make sure, if you want your curls to face away from your face, that you use the right one for the right direction. And then you just grab a piece of hair, hold it against the end, turn it on, and it wraps automatically around. So no need to manually wrap your curl around the hair, no more burned fingers. I know that this one does not exceed 140 degree on your hair, but be careful if you get too close to your scalp. 140 degree blown at your scalp can be pretty hot. So if you have curling one, it doesn't get that close to your scalp, but you only need the heat for a few seconds, and then you can use this cold shut button to seal in the curl. Then you turn it off, remove it, and if you move to the other side of your face, you just use the other one with arrows pointing in the other direction. I used this one to create an effect that looks as if I just had a professional blowout done at the salon, because the curls, or more waves it creates, are so loose and they tend to drop pretty quickly on me that I wouldn't really call this a curling tool, but I like it for a voluminous blown out style. The smaller one, on the other hand, is what I used to create these waves. As you see, I created them about 2 hours ago. In the beginning, this one creates Shirley Temple-like curls, which I'm not the biggest fan of. But after breaking it up with my fingers a little and waiting for a bit, this is the look that I get, which is, not really tight curls, but voluminous waves that I really enjoy. Now, is the Dyson AirWrap worth its money? Well, that actually depends. If you're really good with a round brush, you already have a great hairdryer, you have a great curling one, you have a great flat iron, I don't think you need this one on top. But if, like me, you don't really style your hair because you don't know how, it is great to have one tool that does everything. And if you look at it this way, I need a new curling one, I don't even have a hairdryer, I don't even have a round brush. If I purchase those three separately, then I will end up with around the same amount of money. The other thing that I'm really excited about, because my hair is bleached, is that it uses less heat, so I feel like I'm damaging my hair less when I style it. A style like this, well, tomorrow it will be dropped even more, but lasts on my hair for around 2 days before I wash it. And even if I want to change up my style, I just wet a few pieces of hair and use the AirWrap to brush it out or give volume, whatever I fancy, without the need to wash my hair, dry my hair, and then style my hair. So for me personally, it not only helps me in styling my hair, something that I was not really good at beforehand, but it also saves me time. Ever since I got it, I've reached for it every time that I styled my hair. It has become an integral part of my routine, and it made hairstyling actually fun. So for me personally, I can say yes, it is worth the money. Please tell me in the comments below if this is something that you would consider purchasing, if you do style your hair, or if you just leave it to air dry like I used to. And I'm going to see you all very soon with another video. Bye!